Hello, hello, and welcome back to more Spiritfarer. So, we're slowly crawling towards finishing the game. I've been saying that for the last few parts now, but I did actually take a look at how many quests we have left, and we're pretty much near the end of the game. Pretty much near the end. Not too many quests left to go. And our save file is 75% completed, and like I've mentioned in the past, that's a lot of characters, a lot of spirit characters who we've met throughout this journey. And speaking of spirits, we're going to have to unfortunately say goodbye to another spirit very, very soon. So that's going to be sad, but that's our job. That's what we have to do. We have to say goodbye to characters. And we did actually get introduced to a new character, which was, I think her name was Lily. She's kind of like a flower spirit. And we've got 3 quests. Only 3. So bring Eleanor to the Everdoor. Bring 5 bags of rice to Jacky. I think I'll start with bringing the 5 rice bags, because we're pretty close to that area. I think we are anyway. Let me double check. See where we have to go. So I think the location is called Overbrook. Yeah, there it is. And we are pretty much right next to it. Yeah, because this is where I left off. I remember that I decided to fast travel to the closest bus station to Everbrook. Or Overbrook. Not Everbrook. And of course, we do have to say goodbye to Eleanor eventually. Well, actually very, very soon, actually. Because the boat's really quiet now. I think Eleanor's the only spirit left on the boat, I want to say. I don't think there's anyone else here. I mean, we do see Lily occasionally, but we only see her at night time. I think she's the only character who will show up around night time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Eleanor is the last spirit we have on the boat. Because I remember we said goodbye to, I think, 2 spirits, maybe even 3 spirits. We did have to say goodbye to a few. Okay, let's head over to this place, bring the 5 rice bags, and see where the next quest takes us. As always, I've got my cup of tea next to me, as I do with every single stream we do, every single video that I make. Gotta have a cup of tea next to me at all times. Okay, so we need to find Jacky first of all, because there are a lot of spirits in this area. Hey, there's the boy. There he is. Okay, so I can't give him any items. Can we just maybe give him the rice? Because let me look at the quest again, just to make sure I'm getting this right. So it says bring 5 bags of rice to him, but we do have rice with us. But I'm not sure how we actually give it to him, because there's no give option, which is a little strange. So I'm wondering, maybe if we just talk to him? Okay, yeah, we just need to talk to him. Because it didn't give us the option to give him any items. Okay, so request completed. And he said to come back later, so I guess we just wait until we get another quest from him. But in the meantime, we do have a few things we can do. Of course, we've got the quest that we can only do at night time that involve Lily's character. There's Lily, she's all the way up there. Meet with Lily at the Furugawa Shrine during night time. I think the Furugawa Shrine is quite far away, because it's around this part of the map, if I remember correctly. There it is. Yeah, that's pretty far away. So I guess what we could do is fast travel. Yeah, let's fast travel. I was thinking of going to the merchant, but I don't think we have any items that I do need to sell. I don't think so, anyway. I guess in the meantime we can also go fishing, see if we can get any new fish. Because I think we are missing quite a few. I also wouldn't mind getting more glim bottles, that's also always a good thing. But I do hope everyone's been having a nice week or weekend so far, because I know March has gone by really quick. I feel like this year overall has gone by really, really quick, but I especially feel like March has gone by really quick. Okay, let's fast travel to... Where's the closest place? Actually, that bus station is really, really close to Furagara. Okay, there we go. And then I can just make a quick boat navigation point over to there. And we should get there in no time. Should hopefully still be night time by the time we get over there. Because we can only talk or interact with Lily around night time. But I do feel like the days and nights have been going a lot more quicker recently, especially when we got around 4 or 5 spirits on the boat at the same time. I do feel like the amount of days that has gone by in this game definitely went by a lot quicker when we had more spirits. Or maybe it's just because we've got so many things to do on the boat at the same time, possibly. But either way, we've been making like waves through this game, especially with all the characters we've said goodbye to, all the characters we've been introduced to. So, you know, as much as I do enjoy this game, I don't want it to overstay its welcome, I really don't. So, you know, I'm hoping sooner than later we do finish up the main story. Although I don't think I'll be able to 100% the game, because we're missing quite a lot of collectibles and other items. Okay, well there's the shrine. So now we can interact with Lily. I think this is also the second shrine we've done for Lily's quest. And we're going through all our memories. So I did have to actually look this up, because I wasn't sure if it was the memories of us or if it was the memories of all the character spirits that we've met alongside our journey. But when I did look up a few plot points, I did realise that Lily is supposed to be the main character's little sister, either her little sister or her big sister. And so she's kind of recalling or retelling all of our main character's memories to us. Because they've kind of been doing that a few times now that I've noticed, is they've been showing a few key memories of our main character. Especially when we met the big spirit, which we've met I think 3 times, and we've got an achievement for meeting that character every single time, I think. And I still haven't said their name out loud, because I don't think the game has officially said who they are. But the achievement gave away their name, which was a little bit weird. But it was the very large spirit, the one who looked like a bird. That's the character that I'm talking about. There we go, a quest completed. Also wondering if we're going to have to do this for every single shrine that we've met alongside our journey. We meet with Lily at the Oxbury Shrine during nighttime, so yeah, it's kind of a reoccurring thing now, I think, that every shrine we've either interacted with or found, we have to meet Lily back there. Okay, let's go and head back on the boat. It's also night time, so I think we can just sleep and hopefully we'll get another request from Jacky, because I don't think he gave us a request or any interactions after we did his last quest. And of course we do have to say goodbye to Eleanor, which is going to get really lonely because that's the only spirit left on the boat now. And then we've got no one else left to take care of. Oh, we do have a letter though. Need to read the letter from him. To whom it may concern, on behalf of the Fort Bank, or the Fort, wait, is that Fort or Fort? It's one or the other. What is this? This is from Jacky. Just want to tell you that the vending machine is finally being restocked. Come check it out. Okay. So we need to head over to that place again. Which means we're going to take another fast travel bus stop and head over to Overbrook Hospital for the third or fourth time now. I think I also mentioned it, but I do feel like we didn't get a lot of time with Eleanor. It's going to be in a reoccurring theme with a few of the character spirits in the last few characters that we've been introduced to. We just haven't really spent a lot of time with them compared to other characters. So I'm pretty sure we only had like 4 or 5 quests with Eleanor, and then we just had to say goodbye to her. And it went by really, really quickly. Okay, so Overbrook is... yeah, there it is. It's all the way over there. So we'll quickly fast travel over there, see what quest we've got next to do in that location. And also when we get back on the boat, I will go and see to all the seeds that need to be watered. So I haven't done that in quite a while, I want to say. I guess actually while we're waiting to go to the hospital location, let me tend to all the seeds right now. Of course we've got all the sheep. I guess also we do have some company left on the boat once we say goodbye to Eleanor, because we have the sheep on the boat. Although we can't really, you know, interact with them as much as we can with the spirits. I guess it's some company. Plus we also have a cow that we can, I guess, kind of talk with, in a way. I mean, we just have the cow on the boat just to milk it and feed it every so often. And there is a new item over here. We did check out the vending machine, so we've done that part of the quest that Jacky wanted us to do. So I think, where is he actually? I'll use that garbage bin just to access the hospital a bit quicker. Make sure I don't get lost in this place because there's many different floors to this building. I think we're pretty close to where he is. Also, I see another item over there. Let's see if I can actually get that item. I see some ladders over there, but I don't see how we can get all the way up there just yet. Okay, I guess in the meantime we'll just talk to Jacky. It leads to the room of one of the most difficult patients here. The most difficult patient. She's got some issues like in the head, like difficult issues. She's really a pain. Because I remember Jacky, his role in all of this was to kind of take care of the patients in the hospital. Or take care of the hospital overall, and as you can see, he hasn't been doing a good job. Still trying to get used to Jacky's appearance. It's still a little on the creepier side. And of course we've got these two side quests that I can do. Gotta find strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. And we have the 2 boat upgrades. So we're gonna bring Eleanor to the Everdor and meet Lily at the Oxbury Shrine. Okay, so we don't have any other quests in this area for now. He didn't give us any quests anyway, so we can leave this area. So I remember at the end of the day, or when it was a new day, he gave us a quest. So I'm wondering if we have to wait every single day for him to give us a new quest to do. I guess there's no point delaying it any further. We'll go and head to the Everdor and say our goodbyes to Eleanor. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to shear the sheep, not feed the sheep. Although I will feed the sheep now. Got plenty of apples, so I think all the cows and all the sheep that we've got on board the boat, I will just keep feeding them apples, I think. Because we've got plenty of them. And if I do want to go for those last few boat upgrades, we can also just sell apples. Okay, well we don't need to shear that sheep because it's not ready. And then I want to fast travel to the Everdor. It's a good thing the fast travel station is right next to it. Because like I said, there's kind of no reason for us to delay this any further. We have to say goodbye to all the characters, unfortunately. And I know that's our job as Spiritfarer, but it's still one of those things that I hate doing, especially with some of the characters. Some of the characters more than others. Because when we had to say goodbye to Gwen, that was difficult. When we had to say goodbye to Alice, that was also pretty difficult. I think there was also another character who was quite difficult to say goodbye to. And of course, the way the Toad character went out, I still feel quite sad about that, because they didn't go out in the way that they wanted to. Also, was that our pager that just went off? Let me take a look. An old pager capable of receiving short messages, Jacky gave it to me. That was really, really loud. For a second, I honestly thought that was my phone that went off, because that pager sound is loud. And we have a new request. Go to Overbrook Hospital and ask Jacky about the kitchen emergency. I do have one last request for you. It won't be an easy one considering what we've been talking about. Will you make the journey with me? Of course we are. That's our job as Spiritfarer. I think out of all the characters that we've been introduced to, I want to say that Stanley the Mushroom, I think Stanley was his name, and of course Eleanor, we didn't get a lot of time with them. We really didn't. Especially Eleanor, because I feel like she didn't have much of a big impact or a big role in everything that had happened so far. And her personality didn't click with me too well. Like, I understand where she was coming from. I understand her character. But I'm not too into her character, if that makes sense. If life is hard, you should not be hard to it. People have the ability to change. You have the ability to change. You can shape how you want to be. I know that is sometimes a tradition, passing of a legacy, a token at the end, an heirloom. Something for you to remember my time here. I do not wish to give you one, however, I have prepared something greater. Tasks and requests from the great beyond that you will receive. The useless object will not make you think of me, but lessons will. She does have a good point there, actually. It's a pretty valid point. And of course, it's not a bad thing that Eleanor's, I guess, personality or character didn't click with me as much as other characters. Because there's a lot of variety in every single character we get introduced to. Like, all the character spirit characters have completely different personalities, and I do like that about the game. And I do like how different they all are, but yeah, Eleanor's character didn't really click with me, unfortunately. And I can also say none of the characters have been heavily dislikable. Like, I've liked one thing, or even multiple things from each character we've had to bring to the Everdor. Because I do like that Eleanor was trying to teach us new lessons and kind of give us that tough love approach, in a way. But overall, yeah, I just wish we had more time to spend with her. So I don't think I'll be getting super emotional about saying goodbye to Eleanor's spirit. Not as much as I was after, I think, saying goodbye to Gwen. Saying goodbye to Gwen's character, and I'm trying to think, there was one more character, maybe the snake character. That was quite emotional. Especially after I finished the stream. I was heavily thinking about it later on. This is the only time she's going to let us give us a hug, also. Because that was a big part of her character, is she didn't really give a lot of love or affection. Or she didn't like to receive any love or affection. So it's quite a nice ending, that she would allow us to give her one hug right at the end. just going to be weird now having a boat with no spirits on board. Not a single spirit will be on board that boat. I mean, after a certain part where we had like 5 spirits on board the boat at the exact same time, it's definitely going to get weird getting used to how empty the boat will feel and how we won't have to feed any spirits now or take care of a lot of spirits or tend to their needs anymore. It's just going to be us and Lily, I guess. But Lily's just kind of there. We don't really properly take care of her. Okay, let's use the bus stop to travel. And then we'll travel back to Jacky's location and see what his quest demands from us. Of course, we need to pick up the last Spiritfarer, if I can get my words out. Yeah, let me check, how many Spiritfarers do we have now? Got Bruce's Spiritfarer and Eleanor's Spiritfarer. I think this is going to be the majority of the last few quests. It's just travelling back and forth all the time. Especially because we've got the hospital location where Jacky is. And then we've got to go to the next shrine in Oxbury. I think that's where the location was. But of course we can just, you know, fish as we wait to travel from each destination. Or attempt to fish. Because, you know, still getting the hang of the fishing game even after 30 plus hours into our playthrough. Well, we've nearly arrived anyway, so yeah, fishing can wait for it can wait for later on. I'm also just hoping we'll have enough materials and resources for these upcoming quests involving Jacky and the hospital. So I think we've got a lot of work left to do, especially with all the spirits just roaming around here. So I don't think a lot of the spirits are pleased with the hospital and the standards that the hospital is in. So we might need to change that. Need to get some food for these people. Okay, so just got to get food from the cafeteria at the hospital. Oh man, this looks terrible. This is terrible food. You can see why they're all complaining now. Distribute the cafeteria food to free Overbrook hospital patients. Yeah, we really need to help these spirits. Because even I feel bad for the state they're in at the moment. Especially because this is supposed to be a hospital environment. And hopefully this will be our last spirit. We need to give this food. I don't even want to call it food because it's not. It's horrible. Like, I feel like we need to have a good discussion with Jacky because he's not doing a good job. He's supposed to be taking care of the patients here. Okay, request completed. So now we've only got one quest left in our captain's log. So it looks like we have to wait each day for another assignment from Jacky. I still need to find where Oxbury is. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, actually it's only there. It's really, really close. I don't know if we'll get there in time because we can only do Lily's quests at night time. I'm sure I'll just have to keep myself busy with other stuff while we wait for it to turn night time. If we can't make it, of course. Maybe I do need that last boat upgrade in terms of making the boat travel faster. So I think it was 80% faster. And we do have all the materials for it, so could possibly do it. Perfectly got that on the first try. Also, I might be able to do this quest just on time, because it is still nighttime. I need to find what the shrine is. I'm pretty sure it was on the other side of this location. I also remember this place, like a lot of big, important key quests happened around here. There's the shrine. So yeah, we made it in time. So I think this is the third shrine now that we've done, involving Lily and her quest. So that's us in our first apartment. Also, Daffodil's the family cat. Also, I think that just confirmed that that was our little sister, because she mentioned she was in high school when we got this apartment. And we worked in a hospital. So that kind of fits why we became the Spiritfarer then, because we take care of people. Now we're talking about Summer, who was the snake character. We're also talking about like that Summer was really into flowers. That was also what the snake spirit was into. Giovanni and his wife Astrid. To hear you talk about them, they were basically your adoptive grandparents, and the stories that would come out of their mouths. The cheating, the lies, the heartbreak, all those headaches. Can you imagine what Giovanni put Astrid through? It's kind of hitting a bit too close to home, all of this. Because now we learn more backstory about all the spirits we've been taken care of. Another quest finished, so yeah, we're getting through this quest really quickly. Move Lily at the Grey Mist Peaks Shrine during nighttime. Still the only active quest on our captain's log, so who knows? We might be coming very, very close to finishing everything up today. It certainly seems that way anyway. Use the bus stop. I think I will probably put that fast boat upgrade onto our boat, seeing as we do have all the required materials. So we've got enough glooms, we've got enough goals, enough pine planks, electrum sheets, and spirit flowers. And we're just under 9,000 glooms to make more boat size. We don't really need the boat size upgrade anymore because we don't have any spirits on the boat, so that would just be a waste of glooms. And that's where we need to travel. Also making a lot of use out of these fast travel bus stops. I think more use out of these bus stops than we've ever had before, really. Also, let me tend to any of the plants and seeds. I guess also we can plant some new seeds. Keep ourselves a little bit occupied while we wait. Needs our help again. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to the buzzing sound that the pager makes, because it honestly sounds like a phone going off, and every time I keep looking behind me, thinking it's my own phone. And then I realise my phone isn't even switched on right now, so... Well, before we head over to Jacky's location and see what he needs from us... Let me do this boat upgrade. 60% faster. Okay, so there's two here. There's an 80% faster and a 60%. So we shall do the 60% one. And that's pretty much the final upgrade, apart from the boat size. Well, we've got two left in the boat size, and just one left for the boat improvement. So we shall see if that 60% fast speed is definitely noticeable or not. So let me see what the merchant's got for us, if he's got anything of any value. Well, we can sell the old shoe, but we're not going to get a lot of glooms of that. I'll keep all of the items that we've got. Yeah, I don't think I want to do any of his errands, because we've done plenty of those errands in the past. And we've got another quest. I did check the mailbox. Okay, I will check the letter from Eleanor. But let me set a destination back to the hospital. I've got two letters. Stella, you have a bit more to go. I think you can upgrade your stations. Stella, I think you've had enough time off. I marked a few errands for you to do. Francis will provide you with the details. Okay, well they'll definitely keep us busy while we wait. We need to talk to the merchant again. And then she mentioned something about some boat upgrades. Or some boat improvements in one of the letters. And then we'll travel over here again. Definitely going to become no strangers to this place because we have to keep going back and forth all the time. And I don't know how many quests Jacky has, but we've definitely done, I want to say 5, maybe 4 or 5. We're only missing 2 more buildings here, which we've not unlocked just yet. See, can I make any improvements to any of these buildings? We're missing a blueprint for that. We need an XP potion. Never found what an XP potion is. Still kind of waiting to see what that item is, or what we need to do to get that item. So he said, well, Jacky said anyway, that he needed our help. So I wonder what sort of chaotic trouble he's got himself involved in now. I wish we could just like have a conversation with him and tell him like, hey, you need to take care of the patients in this hospital. They rely on you. But instead he's kind of lazying around a little bit. There's a couple of patients that have a tendency to wander around the hospital ground. Without yours truly to shepherd them back to their room, they'll surely be lost and scared. They're not dangerous, they're just confused. But we can't have patients just wandering around. Management calls it a liability, which it is a liability. You'd be a gem if you helped me out by finding them. There should be 3 of them. Look for any patient visibly out of place or hiding, and then just talk to them. We'll listen to you and head right back to their room. Okay, so we need to find 3 patients that are in areas they don't belong. So I was thinking if that guy was going to be one of them or not. See someone over here. I don't think you should be here. Okay, so this spirit definitely shouldn't be here. So that's one of them. So we're off to a pretty quick start already. We can see if there's anyone else that I'm missing. So I'm trying to get up there because I think there's an item of some value for us. Guess I already picked that up on our first visit. Okay, so he's no help. It's a lot of questions, buddy. Oh my god, these are so many questions. Okay, so none of those. I'm trying to think, a spirit or 2 spirits that seem out of place. Maybe it's our second spirit. It doesn't belong here. There we go. Okay, that's number 2. Just gotta find number 3 now. Okay, don't see anyone there. I feel like this 3rd one might be a little bit tricky to find. Well, I'm trying to think, if I was a spirit, where would I hide? It needs to be a good hiding location. Maybe it's you? Are you the 3rd spirit we need? Okay, so that wasn't one of them. Improve your stations to the full potential. Complete Eleanor's errands with Francis. So that's 2 objectives in one quest. Need to find this last patient. I'm just trying to figure out where they would be. Because I thought for a second maybe we found the right one. I think it's only the spirits who are dressed in white are the ones we need to find. So there's someone up there, so maybe that's our third guy? The way all these spirits are talking, I'm not sure if all of them need to be in the hospital or not. Hey, there we go. That was our third one. It gives an O-ball, which is not a coin, but it's useful to us. Okay, so I think for now we just leave this area again. Because there are 2 current requests that we need to do. Improve stations at the full potential and complete the errands when we talk to Francis. I'm not sure if that's actually a required quest or not, because if it is, that could be a little bit tricky to do. Especially with unlocking all the boats upgrades. We need all the money for that first. Okay, so they don't have anything for... We can't get any more conversation out of them. Got plenty of quests though, man. There's a lot of them over here. Shame we're missing a few diamonds, and it's a shame that we're missing 1 octopus, because we could get a lot of glims out of that. See if I've got anything that I do need to sell. Could sell a few of these. I think any items that I really don't think we have any more use for, I should probably sell. So we will sell a lot of the apples. What else should I sell? Let's see. Got plenty of those. Plenty of metal ropes, so yeah, let me sell a lot of those. And gold balls, yeah, you definitely sell a lot of these. So I do want to make as much glim money as we can in the quickest way, so I think selling these is going to be the right option. I just wish you could sell items in bulk. I know I've said that a few times, but it would make things so much easier. Also, I apologise if that audio noise is really annoying to hear, because I know we've been hearing it constantly, because I'm selling all these items. Okay, we've got plenty of enough money now. Oh, there you go, it needs us for something else. He's being taken as a lot. Okay, so we need to find out what he wanted. It's a good thing we didn't like leave this location. We've just been here the entire time. But I don't think we have to worry about the money situation anytime soon. 102,000 glims. That's, I think, the most glims I've ever had in this playthrough. So I know we can definitely probably get all the boat upgrades finished with that amount of money. Okay, let's go find Jacky. Where is the boy? Is he over here? He is not over here, which is surprising. Maybe it's because it's nighttime and it's raining. We can't find him. He's normally around here. Normally. Maybe what I could do is get back on the boat, sleep, and then see if we can find him tomorrow. We'll try that, because I don't think he's here at the moment. I mean, it's not like he's too difficult to miss because of what he looks like. So yeah, I think I'll do that instead. We'll sleep on the boat. And then once we get this next quest established with Jacky, I'll go and tend to the sheeps and the cow, because I don't think we've been paying a lot of attention to them in quite a while. Actually, let me go ahead and do that now, because it's still waiting for it to be morning. Okay, let's go feed the sheep. We could also probably... I don't know, I've got an even better idea. Let me fast travel back to the bus stop. We'll go to the shipyard. And see if we can unlock anything. Because we do have enough to increase the size of the boat. But we are missing a few items. Especially the XP potion. We need 25 of those. Then we'll just set destination course to the shipyard. We should get there in no time. There was one more item that I needed to craft. Let me check. Rose gold sheets. I need 4 more of those made. This will also help with saving time and keeping track of time while we travel around from destination to destination. That's one of them crafted. Let me put another item in there. And then while I'm doing that, we'll go back to the shipyard. Okay, let me see, is there anything I can actually upgrade? Yeah, we can do that. We're just missing... I think we need 23,000 more for that final Colossus-sized upgrade. Should be able to make that 23,000 golems pretty quickly. We'll go back to the merchant, see if there's anything else I can sell. And then we'll just repeat the process again, make another one of those. Do I have any more errands I can do? Let me see. No, we don't. So I think it's time for us to sell some more items to him. Got 18 of those, so we'll definitely sell a few of those. Let me see, what other items do I not really need? I think iron we can get pretty quickly, so get rid of those. Okay, now we've definitely got enough money. So let me head to... yeah, we'll head back to the hospital. where Jacky is. I think how I'll kind of play it out is we'll go to Jacky, see what his quest involves, and then once we've finished that, then we'll fast travel back to the shipyard and unlock that last speed upgrade for the boat. And then of course we still need to finish up the shrine quests with Lily's character. So we've got a few things just to keep us a little bit busy. Speaking of keeping us busy, I think I need to make possibly one more of these. I also can't imagine this game without fast travel. I feel like that would be really, really difficult. Because it's been a saviour as of late. Also need to tend to all the seeds that we've got planted, but before we do that, let me go to the hospital. Which is over there. The Overbrook Hospital. I think that was the last one we needed to craft. Let me take a look. It was the last one, yes. So the only missing item is the XP potion. And we haven't figured out how to make that. I don't think we've ever been introduced to that item. But we do need 25 of them, so it could take us a while to figure out what that item is. Unless it has something to do with this quest. Or Jacky's quest line. I do wonder. It's quite interesting that we're so far into the game and yet we've never found that item. Also, where is Jacky? Is he... let me see, is he over here somewhere? Because I don't see any sign of him at the moment. Which is unlike him. Normally we find him pretty easily. Right now, I can't see him anywhere. Let me check. He's definitely not over here. Because he's quite a big spirit, you know? It's kind of hard to miss him. Let's check each floor, just to make sure that he is around here. I'm not going crazy. Last time we saw him, he was here, and yet there's just no sign of him. Unless he's like higher up in this building, possibly. Speaking of high up, how do we actually get out of this place? Okay, I need to perfectly find a way to get that item over there. So I think I know how you get it, it's just timing it correctly. Okay, so go through that, and if I glide, there we go. Play the strange melody in the difficult patient's room. Okay, how do we do that then? Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Wondering if we do this, then Jacky will reappear. So is that a bat? I think that's a bat. So it's either a bat or a moth. Also getting introduced to a new character? A new spirit character already? Hey, there's Jacky. Daria? That's her name? I'm presuming it's a female. Yeah, it's a female. We finished 2 quests in 1 there, so that was pretty quick. Okay, so I think we've done everything over here for now. So yeah, we just need to repeat the same process and head back here the following day. I think we just got introduced to another character. Which is surprising, because we're so late into the game and we've still got another character, so... Okay, what do we need to do next? The Grey Mist Peaks Shrine. Let's see. Grey Mist Peaks is very close to where we are. So if we're lucky, we should be able to get the... very, very quick before it turns daylight again. Also need to tend to the apple trees and the fruit trees, because we haven't really been paying too much attention to them as well. I think we might actually make it to the shrine at night time at this stage. So I did see the boat is a lot more faster since we did put on that fast boat upgrade or boat improvement. Okay, yeah, we just made it in time. Okay, so we'll try and find the shrine for this place. I'm trying to recall where the shrine is in this location. I think this was the place where we had to do a lot of gravitation this way. Because I think we had to ascend quite a lot to get to where we needed to go. So it might take me a few minutes to actually find the shrine. Okay, we're slowly getting them. I'm trying to remember, do I climb on top of that? Can't quite remember. Oh, there's a shrine. Okay, we made it. I don't think we've got too many shrines left. I think this might be the last one, if not second to last one. Is this our last quest? Bring Stella and Daffodil to the Everdoor. And the description reads, "My time has come. I'm no longer alone. Lily and Mum are with me, holding my hands, somewhere out there." If that doesn't sound like the last quest, I don't know what does. Because to me that sounds like the end. I mean, I know we've still got the quest with Jacky, and we just met the new character. So I don't know if I want to possibly do that as well, or if I want to just cut to the chase and get to the ending. I'm not too sure. I think what I'll do is I'll see what this next quest is for Jacky, and depending on what we need to do, then I'll make my decision if we should finish the game right here and now, or finish up Jacky's part of the game. So we need to head to the hospital again for like the 50th time. But yeah, that does honestly sound like the end of the game. Especially if we're going to the Everdoor. I mean, once you go to the Everdoor, you don't return. So, to me, that sounds like the end. And of course we have that, but I don't know if we'll actually be able to finish that off either, to improve the stations to their full potential. And then we need to complete Eleanor's errands, which there's a lot of errands on there, and there's a lot of items that we're missing. So that's also a quest that I don't think I'll be able to finish. Because I did say I don't think I would be able to 100% the game, especially with all the quests that we have to do. Also, oh no, okay, there was actually no point in using the bus station because we were really close to the hospital location. Like, we were practically next door to that, so. What I am also going to do, let me save the game and check our save file and see what the percentage is. Okay, it's still 85%. So that hasn't changed. Because I was thinking if it had changed to 90%, then that would kind of give me more of a feeling that we're pretty much close to finishing everything. But yeah, I think we did just unlock the last quest. I'm pretty sure that's the last quest. But there is only one way to find out, so who knows? And I don't mind doing the quest for Jacky involving the hospital. But at the same time, it isn't really urgent, you know? It's not like we need to do it, so... I guess I'll just see what this next quest requires of us, and then I'll make my decision, I think. Because I'm also missing a lot of achievements on Steam involving 100% in this game, so... Yeah, I don't think I'll ever 100% it. I don't think so. It's definitely one of those games that I've had my experience with. I put the time in because we've got over 35 hours in this playthrough, so it's one of those games that, yeah, I don't think I'll ever 100% ever, but that's perfectly okay, because you don't have to 100% every game you ever play. So we need to deal with a power issue involving the hospital generators, or fuse boxes. Fix the fuse box at the top of the elevator on the eastern side of Oakbrook. Okay, so we need to find an elevator, did he say? Because he gave us a key. Key for the lever controlling the elevator on the easternmost point of Overbrook. Keep calling it Everbrook for some reason. So we just need to find a locked door, pretty much. Once we find a locked door, I think that'll give it away where we need to go. Well, we could check this area just to see if there's anything over here. I just think there's ruins of buildings in this place. Yeah, that's all there is. So maybe he's just talking about the really large building. I don't see anything on this side. Also just going to keep an eye out for a door. Once we find a door, that should be the right place. I can also remember how to get inside this building, so I don't quite remember. I'm trying to remember, did we climb up here? I can't recall what we did to get inside that building. It's in the way of that door, so we can't go through there. Just do a full check just to make sure. So I'm honestly not finding this place that he mentioned. I can't really see it. Yep, and there's nothing on that side either. And it just takes us up a floor, so... Unless he's talking about this part of the building? No, that wouldn't make any sense, because there's nothing over here. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit lost on this, of where it wants us to go. It's not really making much sense to me, because it says eastern part of the hospital. Oh wait, what? There's... Okay, so this is new. I didn't know there was another part to this place. I just thought it was one building, but no, there's another part to it. Okay, so I found out where we need to go. That's crazy that I've never noticed this place before. I just always thought there was just one part of the hospital. No, there's a few different parts. Okay, so we've got to fix the fuse box. And I fell off. So we'll try that again. It's also good that we don't have to go the long way around and just take the shortcut. This whole place would just fall apart without me. I mean, it's pretty much already falling apart without you, Jacky. Even with you here. Okay, let's leave this place then. I'm sure we'll have to come back to it very soon. Also, he can't have many quests left, because we've been going through his quests really, really quickly. Also, I think I need to go to the shipyard again, because I think we've got one more upgrade to unlock, if I'm not mistaken. Fast travel back to the shipyard, so we'll go over here. And then while I'm waiting for that, we'll shear the sheep, feed the sheep, 10-20 crops that we need to. We'll start giving some of the sheep carrots now, seeing as we're running a little bit low on apples. And plus it wouldn't hurt to give them a change of fruit. We've heard this joke so many times from him. There we go. That's the last upgrade for the boat size. So yeah, we're only just missing one more. We just need that XP potion item. Only item we need. I don't know how or where it is. But hopefully we will acquire it though. We also don't have another quest from Jacky just yet. Trying to see what I can do in the meantime. I'm not honestly too sure what we can do, if there is anything left to do. Guess maybe check out the crates around this area. Okay, we can skip the fishing for now, because I don't think we're going to catch anything. So let me see. Okay, we need to milk the cow. That's one thing I can do. It is a really weird feeling, though, of just having absolutely nothing to do now. After everything we've done, and here we are, just with nothing to do. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I'm so used to all the micromanaging, all the tasks, and all the tending to all the spirits, but this time around, no, we're just on our own. We'll also just manually head over to the hospital this time around. Although I don't think we'll make it in time because it's about to turn to nighttime. And of course we can't travel on the boat at nighttime. Well, at least I don't have to tend to any of the seeds or crops this time around, since they've all been taken care of for us. So yeah, let me tend to the fruit trees, because they've been growing like really quickly. That's all the trees taken care of. Yeah, I don't know what else there is for us to do. I have no idea. It's such a weird feeling. I guess the only thing we can do now is sleep. And wait for another day. I guess this means also I can ring the bell without any repercussions. I remember the game mentioned... Oh, it was either the game that mentioned it, or there was a character that mentioned not to ring the bell too often. That was like really early in the start of our journey though. also trying to think of other ways we can pass the time while we do wait. Because we haven't got another request from Jacky just yet. And we do have to wait a day each for both of those. Can't see we'll catch any fish, but I don't think this is a great fishing location. Or maybe not, maybe we can actually catch something. Maybe also it is just time to go to the Everdoll. Maybe. Because, yeah, we don't have any other quests from him. Normally you get requests from him around this time. But so far we don't have anything. If I don't get another request from Jacky very soon, then I guess, yeah, we'll just go to the Everdoll. Because right now I don't know what else I'm waiting for, really. Let me also travel to the hospital and actually go to that location and see if that initiates anything. And if it doesn't, we'll just go to the Everdoll, and then that will be the end of it, I presume. So also different coloured spirits over here. I've got red, well, kind of a pinkish red, white, green, and orange. There was also another colour, but blue, I think it was. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any more requests from him. Okay, well, I guess there's no point in delaying it any further. I guess we'll head over to the Everdoll and see if we'll actually get the ending or not. Let's fast travel over that. I was honestly not expecting us to end things so early, I guess. I did think we had a bit more things left to do, but honestly, to me, that description reads the final thing, because you know, that is the quest name alone, Stella's Last Voyage. Like it says, my time has come, I'm no longer alone, so to me that's got all the signs of us having to say goodbye. I'm just hoping it's going to be a happy ending and not a really emotionally horrible ending, but I don't know what to expect. We're about to find out anyway. Well, here it is. after visiting the Everdoor multiple times in this playthrough, I want to say maybe 10 times, because we've had to send so many spirits here. It's a weird feeling also, having to say goodbye. So yeah, this has to be the end, because look, all the spirits are here. So we're truly saying goodbye for the final time. I have a feeling this is going to be like emotionally just crushing. God, this is so weird. Like, so many spirits we had to say goodbye to. See, there's the snake character. There's Giovanni the lion. What else have we got around here? Pretty sure the bull character's gonna be... Yeah, there he is. Big bull character. Got Stanley the mushroom. Who else am I missing? Of course we've got Gwen. Gwen was the first spirit we ever said goodbye to. Giovanni... Astrid. That's Astrid. Pretty sure there's someone else I'm forgetting. Oh, Gustav. Of course, Gustav. Eleanor. That's cute that you actually get to hug Eleanor again. That's really nice. Alice. And the Toad. The Toad character should be... Oh, there he is! Because we didn't properly get to say goodbye to him. Well, here it is. It's our time to finally leave. From this point onwards, there is no turning back. Do you want to continue? Yeah. So our spirit journey has finally come to an end. And yeah, I think this is going to be emotionally, like, really, really difficult to say goodbye. Having to say goodbye to the spirits is bad enough, but now, us playing as the main character, we now have to say goodbye. We've got no one to talk to either, because normally we get to talk to people before we head to the Everdoor. Feels even longer also, just slowly heading to the Everdoor without having company to talk with. I'm also hoping that Daffodil will come along with us, because I don't want to say goodbye to the cat. Cat character is really cute. Oh, here goes nothing. we finally get our star in the sky. It's a true star as well. And there you go. We finally got our true ending. We got our ending, we finished our journey.
Flowing through the seas of time, memories that were left behind bring us closer to the end of this journey where we grew as friends. Take me through the mist and storms in waters that are still unknown. Under guiding starlit sky, we will learn how to say goodbye.
I do want to listen to this end credit song, but I'm also thinking like, oh, copyright, oh, DMCA's, so that could be a problem.
All the steps one takes to
But I'll take my chances. We should be okay.
a place, a world unseen to us all, but it's okay, we'll be together. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen to us all, but I know we will remember. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to
I do also want to check out what other games the developers made, because I've never heard the developers' names before until starting this. So I definitely want to keep an eye out to see what other games they do in the future, or if they've got any other releases.
together, my friend.
Also, in a way, that was a happier ending than I expected. I expected it to be like really emotionally heartbreaking. But I like the way it ended. It does leave a bit up to the imagination. So yeah, I couldn't really have asked for a better ending, really. No, I don't think so. I think the ending did its job. It left you with an open ending, which I do appreciate when a game or any type of media does an open ending and they get it perfectly done right, so it's not too bad of an ending. But yeah, I don't know, it's such a weird feeling. I know I feel like I say this all the time, but whenever I finish a big story-driven game, once I finish it, I just get this weird feeling of like, oh, it's finally over. So, but there you go, we finished Spiritfarer, and I'm really glad that I stuck with this, and I'm really glad that I gave it a chance, because before starting this game, and I know I've told this story before, but before starting this game, I didn't know anything about it. Or I looked up as less information as I possibly could going into the playthrough, so I'm glad that I did do it that way and didn't get spoilers or didn't see too much of things, because yeah, I just went into it not really knowing what to expect, apart from knowing it's going to be emotionally one of those games that will emotionally put you through quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm glad that I went into it without knowing much. Definitely added to the overall experience. And yeah, just a weird feeling that we finally finished that journey. I can also see all the stars also in the main menu. Like they're hidden, but you can just see them in the main menu. There we go, 33 hours. 33 hours, 45 minutes. I feel like that's a pretty good length of a game as well, 33 hours, because it's not short, it's not too long, the game didn't overstay its welcome. I was a little bit worried towards the end of the game that it would overstay its welcome just by a tiny bit, but it never did. But I was a tiny bit worried that was going to happen. I'll definitely also have to look up a few things that we missed, a few items that we missed. And I'm trying to think what else I want to look up at that we didn't do. Doing a look at what the XP potion item was, because we never found that in our playthrough of 33 hours. Never ever found that item, so kind of curious to see what that was. But there we go. Spiritfarer is finished. That's my game of the month, which has been finished, because we try and get through 1 or 2 games each month, but I think for this month we're just going to get through Spiritfarer, because it did take quite a while, I will admit. It did take quite a while for us to get through. And for April I've got a few games planned out, and for the rest of the year I have plenty of games planned out, so definitely got a lot of stuff to keep me busy, definitely. So as for today, I'm gonna call it there, because, you know, we finished the game. So hope all of you had a really good time watching. I hope all of you enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, I hope all of you have a nice day or a nice weekend, whatever day it is for you, or even whatever time it is for you. I hope that you're doing well, and I'll definitely catch you guys later. Alrighty, I hope all of you have a good time. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye.